this is it, guys. Can I use it on camera? I'm not sure. My lips are actually. Hello. Hi. Welcome back. Well, welcome, because this is my first video. But yeah, I'm kind of bored, and you know, when I'm bored, I decide to go make some TikToks. So I'm gonna do my makeup and make a couple TikToks. But while I do my makeup, I am gonna talk. I have some things to talk about that I just need to get off my chest, and I really have nowhere else to talk about it. So we're gonna talk. It is currently 10:16 p.m. It's currently raining, and also my fan is right in front of me. So if you hear anything, it's one or the other. So what I really want to talk about is school and what's really just been going on with school. I'm currently in grade 13. I just started a month ago, and so far I can tell you, like, grade 13 is very similar to grade 12, but it's a big jump, especially when you have a lot more responsibilities, which I am now the deputy head girl of my school, which I would say I work really hard to get, but it is honestly such a big jump, and they really choose their head prefects based on who they think can manage all the stress of being a somewhat well-rounded student, as well as being a good student academically, of course, because I don't think any school would want their head students to be, you know, not well-rounded. But I can't lie, school-wise, like school-wise, I've not been doing the best, and it's really mostly in part to the fact that I am so busy and so tired when I get home that I don't be having time to do much, and the things that I do have time to do is just because I have to do it and get it done and out of the way on that specific day. Like, if I didn't have to do it on that day, I definitely would do it on that day. Unfortunately, it's just a life, bro. Like, I'm just really tired. Like, a big part of being a head prefect is being able to handle impromptu things. They be calling you up at this, like, the other day I literally had to go to a church service, and they told me about it like 2 days before. Like, what if I had plans? And that's the thing with being a head prefect. No matter if you have plans, that don't really matter. They don't really care. The point is that they chose you because they think that whenever they need you, that you will be available, and you have to make yourself available, and you have to put everything else you have to do and you have planned aside and be there. So yeah, that has been a big challenge for me recently, but I'm really grateful for the opportunity. It's my last year at high school. I want it to also be fun and memorable and be something that I don't regret, because so far for high school, I can't lie, there's a lot of things that I regret doing. A big part of that is relating to friends and my friendships. When I was in 10th grade, I started 10th grade, I got into a relationship, and that relationship ended up lasting 2 years and 2 months. I really love this individual. Because of that, I had spent a lot of my time with this individual, and it turns out that sometimes people are only friends with you because of somebody, and this is why I would never recommend to anybody to become friends with somebody else's friends. And the only time that you interact with this individual is with a third party person. That I would not recommend, because I've had to live through that. And after our breakup, people who I had thought were my friends clearly prioritized their friendship with him over their friendship with me. So I was just left isolated. And honestly, like I said, I just feel like that's mostly my fault. If I could go back and change some things about what I did within the past years, I would try to branch out more and make a couple more friends, because honestly, you really can't go through high school without friends. You're kind of forced to know people, because especially in Jamaica, you get a whole bag of group work constantly. So I think when people see me, they think that I am somebody that is very put together and that knows what they are doing in their life, and people think that I have everything planned out. And honestly, I thought that was me. I don't know what happened though, because as of right now, I'm not even sure of what I'm studying in college or where I want to go to college. I'm not sure. For the past 8 years, I had decided that I was going to study architecture, and originally my plan was that I wanted to study overseas. Then that started to look a bit more unrealistic. Then it started to look realistic again, with the fact that people give out scholarship easy like water in the US when you have good grades. And not to toot my own horn, but I have pretty decent grades. I'm somewhat of a well-rounded student, which is why I say that me being a head prefect, it will definitely make your chances of getting into a college overseas on a full ride scholarship more realistic. And I'm like, okay, I've been researching from last year, because I'm all over the place. But to backtrack, I was not actually supposed to go to grade 13. I was not. My plan was that I was only going to go to grade 12, and during grade 12 I would apply to college overseas, and we would migrate, and hopefully I would get accepted on a full ride scholarship, and it just seemed like it would have worked out perfectly. And I'm actually kind of grateful for this, honestly. There were some errors in requesting my transcript and stuff, so my mom was just like, oh, you can just wait out the year and just apply next year. And I'm actually really grateful, because I didn't really want to go to college. I really didn't want to go to college as yet. I just wasn't ready like that. So I decided to turn on my yard and finish out sixth form. And I can't lie, sixth form was genuinely being so draining for me. I barely made it through last year, and now I have to do it again. I have to do it again. But I've been struggling a lot lately with the self-isolation. Or is it really self-isolation if I am being isolated by the persons around me? If I am forced to be isolated by the persons around me? I have found that a lot of people have been avoiding me, and I think a lot of it has to do with the situation. I try not to communicate or tell anybody what happened because it's really not their business. I try to tell them that I trust that they will not speak negatively about me to others, and if they hear others talking about the situation, then they will share the truth of the matter, because realistically people are gonna talk. People are gonna talk. People always are gonna talk. Any chance that they get, people are gonna talk, and people are gonna run with the story that they find the most entertaining to share. So I have been hearing things about myself that I didn't even know were true. Lord, it's going to be high. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, this is the base. I'm gonna reset this guys to do my makeup, so it's not that bad, I think. Anyways, I am going to do my lip combo and some mascara. I have eyeliner, but why can't, okay, Jesus. I have eyeliner, but I genuinely not bigger than me right now. So, I think I like this eye more than this eye. Now, my favorite part, the lip combo. I use 2 lip liners and a lip gloss, but I have the Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in the shade Rich Brown, and yeah. My lips look clean. I can't lie to you. I cannot be doing what I said. Anyways, I like to go in the middle with this random lip liner that I got from Walmart. I don't know why I thought this would have been a dark lip liner when I bought it, but I just use it on the inside of my lips and it has been working out for me. So I go back in with this one to clean up the edges. Y'all, it's rainy season and it has been raining every day for the past week in Jamaica. Anyways, this is the kind of stuff. Lip gloss. I don't usually use this on my lip combo for this, but I might just do this. But I don't want to set my everybody's on this. I just don't like you guys. Here we go. Ooh, one more thing. This eyeliner, but not for what you think I use eyeliner for. I have a beauty mark on my face that it's not covered fully because I don't do full coverage makeup, but it is not as prominent as it usually is, so I'm going to put it back with eyeliner. This is a brown eyeliner. So I'm back on my drip mud. But yeah, this is a makeup look. I'm not fix my hair because let me, yeah, it's okay. I wish I was scooping with some emojis and started to hurt. I would have to practice. This is it, guys. I am going to go and record a couple TikToks because I am no influencer, but I have to stay active. So I did not finish my conversation with myself, but I will finish on another day. But this is my did I use it on camera? Okay, but yeah. Okay, bye guys.